Hi, I'm Dan from Computer Services. Let's make some new shapes. I'm going to make a circle over here and another rectangle a little past the middle here. And then I'm going to use my selection tool, select both of those shapes, and we're going to hit divide again. Get rid of these top shapes. Let's get close in on this shape. Use my ellipse tool again. I'm going to select both of those shapes and I want to center them horizontally. I'm going to click that center shape and I'm going to go over here to shape properties and I'm going to change that fill color to black. Now we have separate shapes here. If I touch it anywhere and move either of those shapes, they move independently. But if I select them together and then go up here to group, click the group button, now they've become one object. They're no longer two separate shapes. I'm going to select that object. I'm going to hit the command for copy and paste, and now I have two objects that are identical. I'm going to set those together and I'm going to again make a group out of those. So now I have a pair of eyes. Take another shape. I'm going to start here, go to about here. That looks about right. And then another shape. I'm going to constrain that shape to make it a circle. I'm going to click and drag to select all those shapes, and I'm going to line them up horizontally again. Now, what I want to do is send this one to the back, and I'm going to use the forward and backward buttons up here. I'm going to go back, then I'm going to grab the eyes, I'm going to pull those forward, select all of them, I'm going to group those again, so that now they're all one little face. I'm going to grab the polygon tool, make a little polygon, use my selection tool and grab the rotation tool and rotate it all the way around. What I'm going to do is go here to the transform tool, and I want that to be exactly 180 degrees rotated. Right side up again. I'm going to put this here, go here to the shapes properties, and I'm going to make that black as well. I don't like how those are hanging over the eyeballs, so what I'm going to do is grab the face shape. I'm going to ungroup that shape. So again, these are all separate elements again, and I'm going to take the nose and I'm going to press it back one to be underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to use my arrow key to nudge that up, and I might modify this a little bit, nudge those up. Now select them all again and I will regroup them. Now I'm going to use the line tool, and I want a nice level straight line. The shift key keeps the line from going all over it. If I hit restrain, it'll make a nice level line. Then I'm going to use the selection tool and select it. I'm going to copy and paste, copy, paste. So now I have three lines. I'm going to click the top line. I'm just going to tilt it in a little just so that the lines touch on the right hand side there. Same with the bottom line. I'm going to tilt it in the opposite direction just so it touches. Now I'm going to use the selection tool and select all three of those, make a group, copy and paste, duplicate that group, and I'm going to go over here to properties again, under transform, and I'm going to reflect that. So now that object is reflected in the opposite direction. I'm going to take those and put them right under the eyes, here, here. I'm going to select all those objects and I'm going to regroup those. But I want to modify these face pieces, so I'm going to triple click so I can modify those pieces within the group. Click out here, it's still a group, but if I triple click, I can get right into those pieces and select both of them. And I'm going to change their shape properties, and I'm going to make those a light gray color. So let's back out using our zoom tool. Face is a little big, so let's shrink it down a little bit. Center that horizontally. There's a funny little cat.